Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JacksAfro991, and what I've got for you today is another Gran Turismo 7 video. This one is the update 1.20, and this one we're looking at the layouts, the new layouts added to the game. So if you like what you see guys, be sure to click the like button, subscribe if you're new, click the notification bell. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and every day we're getting closer and closer. Now, we've got lots to look at here, so yeah, I'll see you guys on track. I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, so to begin with, we'll show you where the new layouts are. So we're going to go into the bottom corner here. You see this was the actual day of the update, all of this recording in the evening. You're going to go into Europe and it's right there, Circuit De Barcelona-Catalunya. Going to go into arcade race so we can show them off. You've got all versions here. You've got the no chicane, you've got the national layout, and you've got Rallycross layout. And actually we're going to be doing it in reverse order here. So we're going to start with the Rallycross layout to begin with here. And you want to watch to the end. The very last one is definitely the most fun. So yeah, this one I've never experienced really any of these layouts apart from the no chicane version. But yeah, this one, the Rallycross, was very strange. It was a very small track, and I didn't anticipate that. And we just started things off kind of midway through the first lap, and it's just trying to work out where we can overtake. This is very definitely needs a bit of practice, this one. You got a bit of a jump here, which is definitely going to be good for getting some airtime. But yeah, really quick lap times. So I'm in the Audi Quattro, as you can see there. And just looking for a way around this Mustang here. And it's just really hard to get these overtakes done for Rallycross. I think you can make a dive into this corner right here. Oh, we get a little bit wrong, but we get sideways, which is kind of what you want to be doing in Rallycross anyway, so that's cool. And I didn't anticipate how sharp this corner was, so go into the grass there as we get overtaken there by the Mitsubishi Evo, I think that is. And yeah, go right into the barrier there, another sharp corner. Really interesting to design. I feel like this one definitely will take a bit of practice, as they all will. But yeah, quite a short track. As you see there, I'm getting it done in about 50 seconds, and that's with my crashes. So as you see, the AI has already set a faster time there, 48.7. So quite a quick track, and you can see what part of the track it really lives on as well. It's right towards the end of the standard layout. And it's probably about 70% tarmac, 30% dirt. I think that's fair to say. That little runaway there on the mini-map, not really sure what's up with that. As we're going to try and get the move done on the Ford here. If we get the move done on the Mustang, we're going to really look for it. But here we go, going to make a dive into the last corner here. Can we get it done? Oh, look at that, we've done it. We've just got P10 there, not bad. All of these are in arcade race. And yeah, not sure what's up that runway there, maybe for the pit stops. This one, not going to be showcasing too much because I believe this is going to be a quite regular daily race. We're going to be in the BMW M6 for this one. And just basically going to showcase the key moments here and the new features of the track as well. So we're going to go forward slightly here, where we're going to get a couple of overtakes done. Started P20 as well for this one. And I've not driven this car in a while, so I've forgotten its habits. But yeah, I'm in cockpit view for all of the views today, because just really fancy doing it. And I'm going to go a bit deep here. This is the first time taking this corner in, with this update. So of course, getting used to my references, and at the moment there aren't. It's just slightly. I think I'm going to be braking just slightly later than you normally would in a standard layout. But that bit I do quite like, that new kind of hairpin area. However, I love this no chicane at the end here. This is just the way it's meant to be. This has got so much better flow now, and you're going to see here we're going to get a good exit. We're going to try to, and we're going to actually make up a bit of ground here as well. The AI is on hard for all of these races, and they are all on professional as well. So as hard as they can be, and they're not, obviously they're not very hard itself. So I've put on the hard tyres just to make it a little bit more difficult for myself, while they're all on mediums or softs probably. We do get a couple of moves done on there on the straights, and skipping forward a little bit later here again. Just a little later through the lap, you're going to see. Just trying to just swing it around here. Quite used to this section, of course. It's just pretty standard, but of course that no chicane at the end really does make a big difference here. And I think the flow of the track just feels so much better. Let me know which one of these three you like the most. By the way, the new layouts. I personally really like this one. but it's actually the next one I think is my favourite. But I think, yeah, without this chicane at the end, I think this just gives so much more identity to the track. I feel like it just makes it a lot more, it really heightens its expectations. I think it's a lot more fun. Anyway, skipping forward later here, we're in the thick of the action. It's pretty much non-stop now to the end, where we're just going to try and look for the moves. We get it done, we squeeze the AI out a little bit there, but we do keep things all on course. And as we're going through this long right-hander here, we're going to look for the move on the Peugeot, where we're going to do it quite easily there, as you see. No fuss about that. Need to be braking just slightly earlier than what I did there, I think. Still getting used to all the, all the different references in cockpit view, but I'm starting to dabble more with the cockpit view. So if you guys want to see me do a proper cockpit view online daily race video, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And let me know if you want me to try out any cars in series as well. I've got a couple of ideas, so we'll see what we can do. But yeah, this one here, you see we're going to get the move done on the M3. Nice and easy. And yeah, this layout, I mean, I know it's only the chicane that's changed at the end there, but still, it's just really, I think it really does help with the actual flow of this track. It does make a massive difference, at least personally anyway, like driving it. I've driven the standard layout of Catalunya many times, but yeah, this layout is definitely by far my favourite for the for the standard racing, like Group 3 and Group 4. But the next layout is definitely the most wackiest, the national layout, which we'll be looking at very shortly here. Just going to do this next lap after this as well, where we're going to look for the move on the Ford GT car. And we're going to get it done. As you see, there is an overtaking opportunity there if you're brave enough. And then, yeah, just swinging it around here, you're going to be able to really see the top speed, which I think this is still a handling circuit, but with this no chicane at the end now, I think this does enhance the ability to bring a faster car to the mix. As you see there, we're getting the Corvette, we're getting the Genesis, two very quick cars. And already found ourselves in P3, so started from last into P3 right now. Not too bad, but I do get on the power at the wrong time there, and that was fully my fault. Obviously, getting on the power at the wrong time, and I do rejoin in P14 here. And yeah, we've basically threw away that podium position there for some odd reason, but we will rectify that when it comes up in a daily race, which I believe will be quite soon. And look at that, so we get the move done on the Aston Martin here. Can we get the other one? Not quite, but yeah, overall 13th place, I'll take that, not too bad. But let's go on to the most fun one now. This is the national layout here, and we're going to be playing around with the views at the start here for some reason. Now this one I found to be the most fun. We've got basically a multi-class of every car here. This is just an arcade race, and because this Alpine A110, I think it's called, isn't actually classed, it's just unclassed car. You got all the other unclassed cars here as well. So we got a safety car there just ahead of us, the AMG. We got an Alpine Vision GT just ahead of us there as well. Just a mix of everything here. I think you got the Peugeot L500R. Remember that car, guys? In the first week of daily races, you can check that out actually on the channel. I'll leave a card at the top of the screen. But yeah, really good fun actually to drive this layout, and it felt really weird. I've got to be honest, it felt really weird, kind of getting used to the way everything was, and especially in this car as well, where the grip is quite loose and quite a lot of snap oversteer as well. So we're going to look for the move here around this Toyota. You actually go to the side of them there because we get a little bit too hasty on the power, and we're up into P6 at the moment. We started, I think, this one in P10, I believe. I was tempted to do all the races in this car after I tried it, but actually I think it's better off this one. Look at that slide, loved that, into the last corner there, and into our straight here for the first turn, which actually for the first turn I'm braking around where that sign is on the right hand side, just braking just before that, and just getting quite heavy on the brakes. I think there's a 300 board as well you can brake out, but you see we're behind a Mercedes Vision GT now. It's interesting to see the mix of all of these cars, and definitely made this one very entertaining to race, so hopefully very entertaining to watch as well. And we could be looking at a first place position here, which would be nice. But yeah, getting used to the new layout, to this national layout as well. It's mainly the start of it, and that's the main big difference here. That's the first and second turn, and the rest still pretty much flows as it would do. But still, I appreciate the fact that Polyphony added this. Of course, there are still some changes that I'd like to see added, like the selling of cars and the lobbies. I would like them to be fixed quite a lot, and same with the daily race inspiration as well. Give us some strategy, give us some endurance races, give us some more money making methods as well. That'd be great. Speaking of which, if you guys want to see me do a money making method on this update, let me know. I've got some ideas, so I'm going to play around with it over the weekend and I'll get back to you. But look at that, we're going to go into the barrier once again. That's the second time today. We've got a habit of doing that. But no worries, we've still got one more lap to try and get into P1. We're in podium once again. Let's not mess it up this time as we did earlier on in the video. Just ahead of the Mercedes. In fact, we're sandwiched between two Mercedes, I believe. So, but I have driven this car quite a fair bit. I think the miles at the bottom there is lying a little bit. That's from the legendary cars, which I believe it's there now as well. But I have driven this one quite a bit, so I know my way around it for the most part, and I love the interior as well. But look at that. So we're going to look for the move against the Alpine here. So Alpine versus Alpine, Vision GT versus non-Vision GT. Going to be braking just before the 100 board, and we're going to get slightly outbroken there. We've got nowhere to go. We both go off, but we're going to make a quick rejoin, and that is going to be P1 if we don't mess up anymore between now and the end, with the chicane included as well. But overall, yeah, really fun. I do like all of them, but actually I think I prefer this version the most. This is just the most wackiest. I think this can definitely create the most amount of drama on a track. But the no chicane, absolutely great. That's going to be great for F1 racing on this game. It's also going to be great for GT racing, I think. Just generally, it's going to be just lots of fun. Group 1s, 2s, 3s and 4s on that version. This one for the wackiness. But anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers. Take care. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks, guys.